Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. And welcome to today's webinar, Think You Know Business Intelligence. AI is about to change that. I am Srishti and I'll be your host for this exciting session today. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. We have participants joining from different regions, and we are thrilled to have such a diverse audience. As many of us know, business intelligence has traditionally been about reporting and dashboards, but the game is changing fast. AI is not only enhancing BI, but also redefining it. From predictive insights to real time recommendations, AI is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in data driven decision making. And today, we are going to explore exactly how AI is transforming business intelligence and what it means for the future of organizations like yours. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, 𝘀𝗧𝗏. Utkarsh is an SME and manager at 𝘖𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗵. He specializes in building hands-on modules, smart agent-driven tools, and fair, explainable AI systems that support educators, students, and professionals across disciplines. As a certified data scientist and a certified machine learning instructor, Utkarsh brings deep expertise in data analysis, programming, statistics, and advanced machine learning techniques. We are fortunate to have him with us today to share his insights on how AI is revolutionizing business intelligence. Before we begin, a quick note, please feel free to share your thoughts or questions in the chat box. We'll be addressing them during the Q&A session at the end. Now, without further delay, please join me in welcoming 𝘀𝗶𝘁𝗵. Utkarsh, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Srishti. Very warm welcome to everyone to this webinar on, I think, a topic which is very much needed and need of an hour when we are all data driven somehow. And also, we need to talk about business intelligence or data analysis, right? Some of the time. I'll quickly share my screen, and there's a very great introduction already you got, right? So let me share my screen and we will discuss about the webinar. To start off, I got very good question as of now in the Q&A, right? I don't remember the name of the person, right? The question was, what is artificial intelligence, right? It's great. That's the beauty, that the people can delve into the field of AI, right? Even though they might have a very basic understanding, or even though they might not have any understanding of this field, right? That's the power. That's why this field is approaching each and every profession, right? So let me just share my screen and we can proceed regarding that. Okay, so the first thing about AI certs, if you have not gone through our website, right, please do visit aicerts.ai, right? So we are a global certification provider, right? We provide the AI and blockchain based role based certifications for different roles and industries. Okay, we provide different and so many professional and technical certifications already is there in our catalog. You can go there on the website and check about the certifications what we have. So that's something different about the chain of the certification range of certifications we have, right? We provide the certifications which are role based. You might have seen a plenty of certification and courses available online, right? For example, fundamentals of AI, fundamentals of machine learning, fundamentals of business intelligence, fundamentals of data analysis, all those things, right? But what problem we had seen in the market and the gap we experience is that there is a knowledge, basic knowledge available, but when it comes to apply that knowledge into your own job role or into your own industry, there is enough gap available. Someone is there to teach you AI, right? Someone is there to teach you marketing. Okay, but there is no one, and very few will be there to teach you how to use AI in marketing. Okay, so that is the way we want to pitch in the system, in the gap, to bridge that gap exactly. Okay, and we have so many certifications available which are of this kind, that exactly related to AI, application of AI in marketing, application of AI in sales, application of AI in HR, and so many not, right? Not limited to only professional. We have the related to healthcare, related to doctors, related to nurse, related to developers, related to cyber security, and everywhere. Okay, so these are the certifications we have available in our certification catalog. If you want to check it, it will be great to know that. And in the same range, we have this certification. Okay, this which is we are talking about as of now, which is AI plus business intelligence, right? This is a certification which we have, which combines the knowledge of AI and business intelligence. Okay, so to start off, right, start off this particular discussion, can anyone tell me in the form of chat? It will be fine. That what do you understand by business intelligence? Anyone? That will give just an overview to know that how many of you know about business intelligence. Power BI. Great. Process of turning a raw data into information. Great. Storytelling, yeah, huh? Analyze data and present them in a way a person can take inform from that, take information. I'll check that. Take information from that. That's also true. Great. Data visualization. Okay, nice. So I guess that there's plenty of insights we guys have about business intelligence, right? So again, based on the responses till now I got, can you tell me what is the difference between business intelligence and data analysis? Or both you feel like both are same? If both are same, why people talk about that these are different? You might have seen the different profiles, job roles in the market available, right? There is a job role which is data analyst, and there is a separate job role which talks about business intelligence. And if you had seen the JD of these jobs, you understand that both are not same, right? So is there any difference? Or again, whatever the response is till now, I can see that like that we have the data analysis, visualization, checking the insights from the data, information from the data, all those things. So don't you think that's only data analysis, or is there something else which we can pitch into data business intelligence? Let's see if there is. So there is one response. Business intelligence is the process of collecting, analyzing, and visualizing data to help businesses make informed decisions and improve performance. Right. So BI is like finding what caused the business to lose thing or what caused to get benefit, right? I get these are the pretty close definition, if we can say that, what we can connect with, right? If everyone is able to link with these responses, I'm not responding, there's someone else, people who are there as an attendee are responding, that there is a basic difference between data analysis and business intelligence, right? Because data, again, no doubts, business intelligence is also based on the principles of data analysis, right? But it is not at all same, right? This is a very domain specific field which is called business intelligence. Again, there will be a use of different domain expertise to have the business intelligence. One person, master of one business, having the knowledge of business intelligence might not perform well in another totally different industry, right? Although the entire scenario of the profits and the whatever the requirements of the intelligence field is there, that will be the same. But still, that's also very role dependent. Okay, so let's proceed with that only, that what we understand by business intelligence, right? So there is in the definition in front of you about BI. Okay, so you can consider business intelligence that it is the engine, okay, that converts vast amount of raw data into structured insights enabling each organization to act with precision and confidence. Okay, organizations take decisions on their own, right? Because based on the meetings, based on the reports submitted by the team, they do take the decisions. But by using business intelligence or people handling the data in the intelligent format, right, they can take the decision with more precision and confidence. Okay, so that's kind of field which encompasses both the technological infrastructure and the strategic methodologies needed to transform the information into a competitive advantages. Okay, so it is again a very specific and very needed field in the industry, right? In the market, it is required. Okay, to be talking about what can be the core functions. The core functions are various, right? Can be many. It spans from data mining. It is also having cleansing to sophisticated reporting, which everyone responded what they understood by uh, power business intelligence, right? It also can be considered as the visualization tool, right? Which most of the people consider that BI is just mastering one simple tool. So that's not at all only. That too a part of business intelligence, using a tool which are there in the marketing, which in the market to use, right? There are so many tools available these days to perform business intelligence. Okay, but again, it is everything. It is having the predictive analytics feature. BI systems can even forecast the future scenarios. It is not only just presenting the current data and getting insights from that. It can predict, to take the proactive approach to business strategy. That's all what important these days. Okay, sorry. So the real power, if you want to talk about what is the value proposition into the this business intelligence, so the real power of BI lies in its ability to accelerate decision making, optimizing operations, and reveal untapped opportunities in today's hyper competitive market. Leveraging BI is no longer optional; it's essential for staying ahead. Okay, so that's all we can say that about BI we have, right? It is very essential for the business. It is pretty essential field these days, right? So that's all already we had discussed what is business intelligence. If you want to talk about in just one liner, turning data into actionable insights, right? Turning data into information, that's if you call about turning data into information, that can be more related to data analytics, right? But if you say that, when you say that turning data into actionable insights, then it will be more aligned with the field of business intelligence, not with data analysis, right? So there is also so many differentiation available in the market. People confuse these days, right? There is people confuse a lot between data analysis and data science, right? Business intelligence comes also in this confusion sometimes, but there is a huge confusion in mind of the people that what is data analysis, what is data science. Can someone answer or someone light some information, throw some light on this differentiation? That what do you think? What is data analytics and what is data science? Or is there any difference between data analytics and data science? If someone wants to just share a piece of information which can enlighten all of us, right? What do you think that is there in difference between DA and DS? Okay, Sahil Sharma answered, DA is about what happened and why it happened. Great, but you missed the half part, right? Okay, that's fine. We got other response also. Respond data science equals to generate synthetic data. Okay, data analyze check data. I'll say partly, somewhat, right? I can't say that 100% that can be the correct, but yeah, it is somewhat going in that direction. So data science answered by, I can see the complete name, right? But while data analytics is just solving a scientific problem, okay, and data science is big machineless. I guess that you missed big data. You wanted to say big, not big only. So data science is big data, machine learning, NLP, and more. DS works with predicting future. Data analytics about examining data, find insight, and answer. Data science goes further using advanced algorithm, predictive models, and machine learning to forecast trends and automate decision. Great, great. A very well defined answer by uh, 𝘂𝗫, right? Great. Yeah. So I guess the answer you already got. What is the difference between data analytics and data science? Data analytics is a very basic field which is revolving around what you have, right? And to get insights from that, right? That is something data analytics, right? There will be data in front of you. From that, how much you can dig and how well you can get the information out of that data. That's all data analysis. Okay. Whereas on the data science field, you can not only answer the questions from the data. That's also a definition, also data science, right? That data science is not only can answer the questions based on a data, they can generate new questions also, which can help take further decision and understand the data well. That's also the difference between data analysis and data science, or data analyst and data scientist, right? They can step up further answering what is present. They can answer about what can be, right? That is the basic differentiation what we can understand between data analytics and data science, right? And moving further, we have the business intelligence. What business intelligence will do, which we had already seen, that to take the uh, decisions, okay, insightful decisions based on the data, which can help a particular business to take proper business decisions with confidence. That's the thing, right? Great, great response, everyone. So very enthusiastic audience we have. That's make the kind of webinars very interesting, right? So that we had seen, and also these are the few components of any business intelligence based system. Okay. So business intelligence is not only, you can say, can be represented by a single operation, right? If you say that business intelligence is only about visualization, so it is not correct, right? Even though if I talk about business intelligence or data analysis, if you say that it is having only one single component of data visualization, so that's not at all correct, right? It starts from various operations, and when we talk about more complex operations like business intelligence, it's not at all simple a single operation. It is not data analysis which you downloaded one Excel file and you are performing analysis onto it. If you have that assumptions, it is totally wrong, my friend, right? Business intelligence might not have, you might not have the enough data on your hand when you want to perform business intelligence. You need to get data from different sources, right? And from all the sources, the data you get, now you want to take the information from out of them, right? That might also required when you are in the field of business intelligence, right? It might work on the a series of interconnected components that work together to transform raw informations into decision ready insights, right? So it is not always be just cooked data in front of you. You have to do that gathering of data from multiple sources which you feel like important for that particular task or taking the decision. There comes your domain knowledge of that industry. Okay, I always say that in the field of AI or business intelligence, domain knowledge is must, right? If you have domain knowledge, you can do miracles with the help of AI in that industry. But don't feel like that AI will do miracles on its own, right? It's not genie, right? It's a tool. Okay, it's not a commander, is a co-pilot. You have to give the commands to the tool, then it can perform like that. Okay, so wherever you have domain knowledge, you can apply the knowledge of AI and you can make that performance to many folds, right? So initially you have to talk about data source, then there is an ETL process by which you can extract, transform and load operations to prepare data for analysis. Okay, so that's a very important part of data analysis also. And again, for business intelligence, that you need these operations to perform very well, because your end product will depend on this ETL process, highly dependent on that. Okay, why? I'll give you a very basic analogy, right? So you might be using some kind of vehicle, right? You might be using a car. Okay, that car might be of any manufacturer. So no matter what kind of car you are driving, right? But if the car you're driving is not having a refined fuel, okay, so if your car is driven by petrol, if you feed it with diesel, it will not work like that. Okay, for example, there is an space shuttle, or there is a rocket which is going to the space, and in that rocket you will feed with the petrol or diesel. So will it work fine? No, right? In the same way, whatever the model you're going to build, whatever visualization you're going to have in the last phase, you have to have the very extracted or very refined data to be fed into that visualization tool. That's why this ETL process is also that much important. Okay, you need to apply this ETL carefully so that all the anomalies in your data should be removed. That's why it is very important. No matter what kind of vehicle you will be using, if the fuel is not refined, it will not work well. Then same way, no matter how well the visualization tool or any machine learning model you will be using, if the ETL is not good, it will not work well, right? So what after that, the final is the final level. Finally, analytics and visualization layers, these apply statistical models, machine learning, and visual storytelling to reveal patterns, trends, and actionable intelligences, which completes this entire business intelligence field. Okay, that's basically what we do. The reason, so someone might be saying that, okay, we are heard about BI, we heard about data analytics, we heard about so many things, but where AI is coming to the picture, right? So the reason showing you this components of business intelligence, that even though you might be well aware of business intelligence, you might be doing these components or these fields manually on your own. But with the help of knowing AI, these all components can be performed with the help of AI tools, right? You just have to have the knowledge of which tool is available to perform at which level. And all these operations like data extraction, like ETL processing and visualization can all be automated with the help of AI tools and AI pipelines of AI tools. That's the reason of talking about these components of our business intelligence. You can apply AI and BI together to get the end product so beautiful that your intelligence based on the decisions based on the BI can be future proof, right? Can be future proof, shock proof, and loss proof, right? They can be done by so many folds, right? Like what we can do as manually. Okay, so that's why with that reason to discuss all these things. Now we'll talk about some as of now BI tools which you might have used. So anyone who had used any BI tool in past, that got I will get to know about the what are the exact knowledge of the tools you might be having. Okay, Power BI, great. Two answered Power BI. Right. Okay, Power BI and Tableau. Right, someone used two Tableau. So as of now, Power BI is winning. Right, great. That's true. These are the very popular tools, and you might find several certifications and courses for these tools also. So that's great. Power BI and Metabase, someone also said, right? Okay. Jupyter Notebook, great. Someone said Jupyter Notebook for business intelligence. Yeah, you can use that, right? It can pretty solve the purpose what all these tools, Power BI and Web, Tableau do that. But again, it is having that kind of information also, right? It is not easy for the people in the business domain to use Jupyter Notebook, right? They need to learn at least coding, at least in Python or R, which kind of language you are having. They have to use it, right? Great insight. Okay. So again, same what we had discussed as of now. So there are so many tools available, popular. You, as I've already, I also listed, and you might have seen from the chats, right? Everyone also responded. The first two, which I kept in the slides, Power BI and Tableau. These are the most popularly used visualization, or I can say the business intelligence based tools available in the market, right? Apart from that, there are so many tools available which industries uses. Some industries use SAP based tools, right? SAP HANA or SAP based tools also for visualization, because they have different pipelines, and several other pipeline they have some kind of dependency of one tool. So there is a compulsion for using business intelligence, same kind of tools. So in that case, they have to use some other tools also. So there are so many tools available for power this business intelligence. The most popular one, which we had already seen as per our audience also. So Power BI, Tableau, Click, and all other tools are there which can perform the BI capabilities for not only individual environment, for the enterprise environment, right? So these are the tools which people use a lot, right? The Looker, if you might have seen and explore, you can explore that. It's Google's Looker. If you can explore how it works, it is also a very good tool. Right. Now we'll talk about what are the challenges as of now, why we need to incorporate more and more AI into the field of business intelligence, right? So there are some challenges also. Okay. So it is like there is a high implementation cost, first to talk about, right? To adapt the business intelligence tool and incorporate into your streamlined business, right? And data integration, that's also a very complex issue, because as we had already seen, there can be disparity in the data and the sources from which you get the data, right? And again, the resistance to adopt, that's a very big issue whenever you introduce some new tool or information or a pedagogy in your industry. There is always a resistance to adopt, right, which can slow all the progress, right? So organizations have to address these head on to realize full value. Okay. And then again, we have the best practices for overcoming these challenges. This which includes securing strong execution sponsorship, rolling out BI, rolling out business intelligence in phases. Okay, in phases to manage complexity, and providing continuous training to ensure users adapt and embrace the tools. Okay, so that's also very much required in by the organization, by the industries these days. Okay, I'll just show you the some facts and figure which you guys already might know, that there are some market need. That's why these tools are so much popular these days, the BI tools, right? As you can see, the market growth, the BI market is projected to grow from 36.8 billion in 2025 to 116.3 billion by 2033, by CAGR of nearly 15%. Okay. AI adoption, that's also increasing day by day. Industries are fully comfortably adapting to AI, right? You should not be behind in that race. If you are good with BI, it's a high time to adopt your BI game with AI technology, so that you can be always in the front runner in the race, right? If you're good in some field, why not take the expertise? Why not take the help of another tool which can help you to skill up your game, right? Why, you don't feel like that AI will replace you. It's not like that. AI is just a tool. We all know that. It's gone are the days people think about AI will replace them. I don't think that nowadays anyone asks about this question, that AI will replace them. AI is nothing like that. It's just another tool. You use calculator also, right? That's also a tool. So do you think like that calculator will replace you? No, that's a tool which fasten the process of calculations. So does it mean that we, as a human, we forgot to make the calculations? We are not able to multiply or add two numbers? No, it's not like that. Whenever it is required to take help from the for the complex calculation, we take help of the calculators. In the same way, AI is there for us. It is also doing the complex calculations, complex tasks for us, so that we can focus towards something where we required actually. Okay, that's the whole reason we should use AI. Okay. So these are some insight. Now we'll talk about, if you feel like that, okay, you said so many things, but where it's happening actually. So I'll show you some real case studies where BI been incorporated with the help of AI. So these are few examples which I guess you might all know. These are very well known named: Pfizer, Heathrow Airport, and Ford Motors. So right. So very first talk about Pfizer. So the challenge is Pfizer phase, right? As you know that it's the world's one of the world's largest pharmaceutical company, right? It faced the challenge of monitoring clinical trials across multiple global sites, because they don't function only a single location. Okay. And also, even not only monitoring, then ensuring that compliance is also followed, right? Because they follow the regulatory standards. The traditional reporting method were not working in that case. It was slow, it was fragmented, it was resource intensive. So in that case, the solution what they gave, they integrated all those with Microsoft Power BI into its operation, and they created real-time dashboards with the help of AI incorporated to automate the data flow from the sources, different globally available sources, and feed into the machines and get the solutions real time. The results were transformative. The decision making time dropped dramatically, compliance tracking became more accurate, and everything became streamlined and smooth, right? So that's the real example, the power of AI and BI. Okay, Heathrow Airport, that's also the similar kind of problem. Was the challenge was that it is the if you know that about Heathrow Airport, that it's one of the busiest airport in the world, right? They were also facing the uh, problems of managing passenger congestion, especially sometimes the traffic is very high, right? Sometimes there are expected there are delays in the flights and all those things. So there were very much things that they were not able to manage it. So what they had done, they integrated live data, okay, and fed it into a dashboard, right? Starting from the boarding gates to passenger tracking system to centralized view. This allowed operational managers to see congestion points in real time, relocate staff or resources instantly, right? The results were significant. That's again a great example. One more about Ford Motors, right? If you might know about that, they are also global leaders in automotive manufacturing. So they were also facing difficulties in detecting defects in real time on its production lines. They had the production lines available globally. So they were facing difficulties in detecting the defects, or not only detecting, to reporting it, right? So it's also the task is not to only detect a defect, it's to solve the problem that it should not appear again and again, right? So what they had done, they deployed AI powered camera systems connected to powered BI dashboards, right? Now the AI powered cameras were able to find out any detect, which was they were trained to find out the detect from the chain, right? And whenever they got the defect, they detect it, they detect the defect, and they send it to the BI dashboard, right? So that dashboard can provide the insights to the monitoring staff, so that they got a defect in that chain, right? So again, that's the results were game changing. Okay, significant reduction in production processes, defect rates, significant reduction in defect rates, right? The production efficiency was improved, and they saved millions through that. So this is just an example. Okay, there are so many ways by which you can integrate AI into the business intelligence market. Okay, as we had already discussed initially, there are few different components of business intelligence, just like ETL and data extractions and visualization. You can take help of AI features in any of this field. Okay, if you might have used Power BI is having so many tools, extensions available, AI based extension available, by which you can take help of that, and you can generate various visualization which were very difficult to do manually. Okay, so I don't know how many of you use that, but yes, in Power BI, if you explore, there are uh, several plugins available, or extension, what we can say that there are so many plugins and extension available which you can use, right? And you can skill up your game of Power BI. You don't have to do a lot of efforts in that. That's already AI will be doing that. Okay, you just have to know about where exactly you need to pitch it. Okay, so for this all the informations, what I'll say that you need to go through about AI. Also you need to talk about what business intelligence is. So for all those things, we have the solution for you guys in the form of our AI plus business intelligence certification, right? So that's a particular certification which pitches the gap, bridges the gap of BI, and how you can use the artificial intelligence in this entire business intelligence game, right? So it is not about, this certification is not about only telling you that how uh, you can enhance your work in Power BI, or how you can enhance your work in Tableau or any other tool, right? Remember one thing, the certifications which we provide are vendor neutral. We are not making you expert of Power BI or Tableau. We are making you AI certified for business intelligence. The certification bundle which we have will encompass every single part of business intelligence where you can apply AI. We will tell you that, right? So you can use that knowledge and apply it any tool you need, right? Because each and every tool will be having the same concept, same motive, right? Even though it is Tableau and Power BI, you also might have seen that. BI tool is Tableau, BI tool is Power BI. There is very few functionalities which are not available in any of these tools, right? That's why they might differ also. But at least 90% of the capabilities of these tools will be same. In the same way, you can use any tool to use AI for business intelligence, but where and how to use it, okay, that's what this tool will this certification will talk about, and how well you can use prompt engineering, machine learning, generative AI on the BI game. Okay, so it is designed for professionals who don't know anything about coding, right? It is a very basic kind of certification which will not talk about any coding. It is for this certification, there is no need of to doing the coding, right? So you just will be using some tools and some prompting so that you can skill up your business intelligence game, right? So it will generate the AI foundation, because if you want to use AI in this or any other field, you must have the knowledge of AI. So foundational knowledge will be there in the modules of this certification, AI plus business intelligence, right? Also, it will talk about some of the hands-on using the popular tools available, right? I already said that it is not focused on any single tool, but it will help you to apply AI in most of the tools. So it will help you how you can use AI in Power BI, in Tableau, also some basics of Python, using analytics, Python for analytics also, right? Very basic, that you don't need to go through the programming field for learning this, okay? And after that, it is combined with the beautiful case studies, just like we had seen few here. These are just the examples where in the certification, in every module, you will get 2 to 3 case studies with the great explanation. Apart from that, hands-on experiences ranging from basic GPT-based Power BI, GPT-based business intelligence computations to your tool-based business intelligence capabilities like Power BI and Tableau, right? There is a full range of learning how you can apply AI in business intelligence. Okay. It will talk about real world projects also. That's already discussed, that hands-ons are there. Yeah, in the end, there is also a capstone project where you can apply all the learning of that certification in the capstone projects, right? So it is not only learning, right? We don't provide the information just a theoretical and conceptual base. We provide the application knowledge also. That's why we call it the role based. That's why it is AI in business intelligence, not only business intelligence course. So we'll tell you how you can apply AI and which aspect of business intelligence. Okay. So why it matters? I guess you might know till now that why it matters. That because the huge demand in market about these professionals who can integrate the AI in business intelligence. Because you might be already having the domain knowledge if you are working in the intelligence or business intelligence industry. But if you can combine the AI knowledge, right, into your BI game, then you can do wonders, right? That again, AI driven decision making, this skill set is becoming indispensable. Okay. So for the professionals, it is more than an educational credential. It is a career accelerator, you can say, right? It prepares graduates for leadership positions, strategy, analytic, digital transformation, right? And it can give you confidence and competence to lead complex data initiatives. Okay. So it is just so much, right? So again, hands-on approaches are there. You will learn through real-world projects. You will learn through case studies. You will learn through capstone projects and all. There is nothing you will miss in this certification, right? Who should use it? Again, there is few are there. So it's not like that. Whatever we had listed over here, only those can join. Anyone who is working in the field of analytics or business intelligence can take this up, or some people who wants to make their career transition in business intelligence can take up this course and take benefit of this, right? There are some future trends, right, in business intelligence that we already discussed, like AI integration, right? Prompt based business intelligence, that's a very easy thing, a very popular thing these days going on, right? People can provide only prompts and upload their data, and ChatGPT is also doing that, right? You might have seen that. But how to use that tool also? You might feel like that ChatGPT is a very simple tool. It's not like that. It is having a lots and lots of capabilities. You should be able to intelligent enough to use artificial intelligence. That's the thing. And here we are doing that. We are making you intelligent enough to use artificial intelligence, because you have such a power in your hand in the form of these chat GPT or open these LLM tools like Gemini, Perplexity, all those tools, right? You should know how you to use that tool, right? So there are so much capability of AI integration power in this business intelligence field also. So there will be again in future self-service business intelligence coming up, right? It is also gaining momentum, right? It enables businesses expertise to explore data, right? Business enabling business users without deep technical expertise to explore data, okay, and create visualizations and generate report independently, right? That's also very coming time. It will be important. Real time analytics to do that. You will not be needed always to fetch the data and apply to the BI dashboard. That can be done with the help of a pipeline, and real time analytics can be done, right? So that's basically what all we had to discuss about that. What else? What you can do? You can enroll and transform your career and shape the future, right? You might already been seen in the chat that you will be getting a discount of 50%, those who are attending this webinar, okay? Whenever you join through Zoom, so we have your credentials and you will get the discount coupon. You might have got the discount coupon already in the chat shared by our team, right? So you can use that code to get 50% discount in our certification, right? And you can leverage, you will be having the access to our LMS, right? Their LMS is there, where all the study material is there. We have the kind of ebooks where you can learn. We have video tutorials, we have audiobooks, we have podcasts. So we don't limit you where how you can learn. You can learn by anything. You want to learn by audiobook, we have that. You want to learn by ebook, we have that. You want to learn by videos, we have that too, right? So there's no limit in learning, right? You can learn away whatever you want to like. Examination is there also in our platform. So we have our own AI proctored examination onto our own LMS. So once you complete the certification, you can appear for the examination from your home only. You just have to be in a proper environment to appear in the examination, because it is AI proctored, right? So it will detect any kind of background disturbances. So it should be there. Okay. So that's thing. So that's all for as of now, right? If you have any queries, now we can take it up for a few queries from if you might have all, right? Because I don't know whether our team were able to answer these, right? So thank you all for joining, right? So email IDs are there, website is there on the slide, right? You can refer to that for getting more information, right? It's not only about business intelligence, the certification we have so many professional and technical certifications available. You can traverse the website and find the particular certification which suits you well. Okay, so it is up to you to explore furthermore. It was again a very, very nice interaction with all of you guys. It's a very, very interactive session it was. And again, I'll take few the question and answers also. Don't worry that we are not ending. So just all I can take the few of the Q&A, right? So let me see. I guess most of the questions we answered, I will not be able. There's a question about how data analytics and business intelligence are different. We discussed about that, right? Okay. So data analysis is a phase in data science. Okay. You can say that, right? But I'll not say 100% it will be true always. The problem is that whatever based on my experience from last 6 to 7 years with the field of data science and artificial intelligence, right? There is no very concrete boundary defined anywhere. Somewhere you will find that data science is the global set. Inside you will find data analytics. Sometimes you will see a scenario where data analysis is the larger umbrella. Under that you will find data science also, right? But so that's why I'm saying that there is no fixed concrete boundary defined anywhere that okay, this is data analysis, data science. These are not elemental concepts, right? These are not concrete like physics, chemistry, and mathematics. These are all the concepts which evolved based on the basic information. So that's why, again, there is no fix. But yes, data analysis as of now acceptable to the global audience is referred to as the phase which is concerned with the basic level of data analysis, not using machine learning, okay, not using predictive algorithms, no need of using coding and all. That phase is called as data analysis. But data science is a field which makes you expert of using the data in that particular industry, starting from gathering the data and exploring it and answering the correct questions and also generating the questions also, right? Having the entire knowledge, the entire pipeline. That's what something you can relate with data science also, right? Is Power BI very important for business intelligence? Again, that's a matter of your choice. You can proceed further based on the industry you are in. You can check about what is the feasibility of the tool. If that particular industry is using Power BI, you can proceed further that. But business intelligence concepts are not limited to a particular tool, right? Whatever the capability you learn about business intelligence that can be integrated, that can be implemented by Power BI, that can be implemented by using any kind of coding platform, and that can be done by using Tableau also, right? So I will not say that that is only important, right? So I guess, yep, Trishti, we are fine. So if there is anything anyone wants to ask, you already have these these kind of discount codes in the chat. I can see that, right? So you can go through that.
Yes, Utkarsh. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise, and I would like to thank our audience as well for joining us today. We hope this gave everyone a fresh perspective on how AI is reshaping business intelligence and how you can prepare for the shift in your own organizations. So, I think almost all the questions have been covered, Utkarsh. So, I think this should be it. I would request everyone to drop any questions or concerns. You can reach if you have any questions or concerns, you can reach out to us for one-on-one meetings through our website. Thank you so much, and we'll be sharing the recording and key takeaways shortly after this session. If you would like to continue learning or connect further, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.